I want you to close your eyes for a moment and picture this. You wake up feeling rested, your mind is clear, and you have a sense of inner peace and calm. As you go about your day, you're able to stay present, focused, and handle any challenges that come your way with grace and resilience. You feel alive, inspired, and in control of your thoughts and emotions. Does that sound like something you want in your life? Well, my friends, that state of mental well-being is not just a pipe dream, it's something that's within your reach if you make the conscious choice to take care of your mind every single day. You see, your mind is like a precious garden, and just like any garden, it needs consistent care and nurturing to thrive and bloom. Let me ask you this, if you had the most beautiful garden in your backyard, would you neglect it? Would you let the weeds take over and choke out the vibrant flowers? Of course not. You tend to it regularly, water it, prune it, and remove anything that could harm its growth and beauty. Well, that's exactly what you need to do with your mind. You have to be the gardener of your own thoughts, emotions, and mental landscape. You have to be intentional about cultivating a space that is fertile for growth, positivity, and inner peace. And the good news is you have all the tools you need within you. It's simply a matter of making the choice to use them. So let's start with the basics. Every morning before your feet even hit the floor, take a few deep breaths and set your intention for the day. What do you want to accomplish? How do you want to feel? By starting your day with a clear and positive mindset, you're setting the tone for the rest of your day. Then make it a habit to practice mindfulness throughout your day. Mindfulness is the art of being present in the moment, fully engaged with your surroundings and your thoughts. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment and letting them pass like clouds in the sky. Try incorporating mindfulness practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even just taking a few moments to pause and be still throughout your day. Another powerful tool in your mental well-being toolkit is gratitude. When we focus on what we're grateful for, it shifts our perspective and allows us to appreciate the beauty and abundance in our lives. Start a gratitude journal or simply take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for, big or small. And let's not forget about the importance of movement and exercise. When you move your body, endorphins are released, boosting your mood and reducing stress and anxiety. Find an activity you enjoy, whether it's yoga, running, dancing, or simply going for a brisk walk. Your mind and body are intrinsically connected, and taking care of one naturally supports the other. Now, in addition to these daily practices, it's also crucial that you nurture your connections with others. We are social beings, and our relationships play a significant role in our mental health. Take time to connect with loved ones, engage in meaningful conversations, and seek support when you need it. Having a strong support system can be a lifeline during challenging times. And remember, it's essential to unplug and recharge regularly. In our constantly connected world, it's easy to get caught up in the digital whirlwind. Set boundaries for yourself and make a conscious effort to disconnect from technology. Spend time in nature, read a book, or engage in a hobby that allows you to disconnect and recharge. Last but not least, practice self-compassion. We are often our own harshest critics, but it's time to break free from that cycle of self-judgment and embrace self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would extend to a dear friend. Remind yourself that you're human, and it's okay to make mistakes or have off days. My friends, taking care of your mind every day is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's an investment in your overall well-being, your happiness, and your ability to show up as the best version of yourself in every aspect of your life. I know it's not always easy. Life can throw curveballs our way, and sometimes it feels like we're just treading water, trying to keep our heads above the surface. But even on those days when it feels like an uphill battle, make a conscious effort to prioritize your mental health. It might be as simple as taking a few deep breaths or going for a short walk. Every little bit counts. And those small acts of self-care can make all the difference in your ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Remember, you are the gardener of your own mind. You have the power to cultivate a space that is fertile for growth, positivity, and inner peace. It's a lifelong journey, but one that is worth embarking on every single day. So start today. Start tending to your mental garden and watch as it blossoms into a beautiful sanctuary that nourishes your soul and allows you to truly thrive. You owe it to yourself to take care of your mind every day. It's the greatest gift you can give yourself, and the ripple effects will be felt in every aspect of your life. So let's make a commitment right here, right now, to prioritize our mental well-being and to nurture our minds with the care and attention they deserve. Together, we can create a world where mental wellness is not just a luxury for the few, but a reality for all. A world where we're not just surviving, but truly thriving, living our lives with purpose, passion, and inner peace. It all starts by taking care of your mind every single day. You owe it to yourself to take care of your mind every day. It's the greatest gift you can give yourself, and the ripple effects will be felt in every aspect of your life. But let's go deeper into why this practice is so vital and how you can truly make it a way of life. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed, anxious, or simply not like yourself. Maybe it was a stressful day at work, a conflict with a loved one, or just a general sense of unease that you couldn't quite shake. In those moments, it can feel like your mind is working against you, spinning out of control with negative thoughts and emotions that only serve to amplify the problem. But what if you had the tools to navigate those challenging times with more ease and clarity? What if, instead of getting swept away by the current of negativity, you could anchor yourself in a sense of inner peace and resilience? That's the power of taking care of your mind. It's like having a life raft to keep you afloat when the waves of life threaten to pull you under. One of the most powerful tools in your mental well-being toolkit is mindfulness. We talked about it briefly earlier, but let's dive a little deeper. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment or getting caught up in the endless chatter of our minds. When you're truly present, you're not ruminating over the past or worrying about the future. You're simply experiencing the here and now with all of your senses. You're tuning into the sights, sounds, smells, and sensations around you and allowing yourself to be fully immersed in the experience. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds great in theory, but my mind is always racing. How can I possibly be present when I'm constantly bombarded with thoughts and distractions? The key is to approach mindfulness as a practice, something that you cultivate and strengthen over time, just like a muscle. It's not about stopping your thoughts altogether. That's nearly impossible, but rather about changing your relationship with them. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. You see them as temporary visitors passing through your mind like clouds in the sky. You don't judge them or try to push them away. You simply acknowledge them and then gently bring your attention back to the present moment. This simple practice has profound effects on your mental well-being. It helps to reduce stress and anxiety, improve focus and concentration, and cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity. And the best part, you can practice mindfulness anytime, anywhere, while washing the dishes, taking a shower, or even waiting in line at the grocery store. But mindfulness is just one piece of the puzzle. Another essential practice for nurturing your mental well-being is gratitude. When we take the time to appreciate the good in our lives, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, it shifts our perspective in a profound way. You see, our brains have a natural negativity bias. We tend to focus on and dwell on the negative experiences and overlook the positive. But when we consciously cultivate gratitude, we're training our minds to look for the beauty, the abundance, and the blessings in our lives. Think about it this way. Imagine you're walking through a garden and all you can see are the weeds and the wilted flowers. Your experience of that garden would be pretty bleak, right? But what if you shifted your focus and started to notice the vibrant blooms, the lush greenery, and the intricate details of each plant? Suddenly, that same garden would become a source of joy and wonder. That's the power of gratitude. It's like putting on a pair of rose-colored glasses that allow you to see the beauty and abundance that surrounds you, even in the midst of challenges or hardship. And the best part? Gratitude is a practice that doesn't cost a thing, and it can be done anywhere, at any time. Start a gratitude journal, or simply take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for, big or small. Over time, you'll train your brain to look for the good, and that positive mindset will become second nature. But let's be real, even with practices like mindfulness and gratitude, there will still be days when life feels hard. Days when you're struggling with negative thoughts, self-doubt, or feelings of inadequacy. And that's okay, it's part of the human experience. What's important is that you approach those challenges with self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and empathy that you would extend to a dear friend or loved one. It's so easy for us to be our own harshest critics, berating ourselves for perceived failures or shortcomings. But that negative self-talk only serves to compound our suffering and perpetuate a cycle of self-judgment and self-doubt. Self-compassion, on the other hand, is like a warm embrace for our weary souls. It's about acknowledging our struggles and our humanity without judgment or harsh criticism. It's about reminding ourselves that we're all works in progress and that it's okay to make mistakes or have off days. When you practice self-compassion, you're creating a safe and nurturing space within yourself, a sanctuary where you can tend to your wounds, recharge your batteries, and find the strength and resilience to keep moving forward. And here's the beautiful thing, when you treat yourself with kindness and compassion, it becomes easier to extend that same grace and understanding to others. You'll find yourself more patient, more empathetic, and better able to navigate the inevitable conflicts and challenges that arise in relationships. Speaking of relationships, nurturing positive connections is another vital component of taking care of your mind. We are social beings, hardwired for connection and belonging. When we feel isolated or disconnected, it takes a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. But when we intentionally cultivate and nurture positive relationships in our lives, we create a powerful support system that can buoy us through even the roughest of waters. Think about the people in your life who truly understand you, who listen without judgment, and who offer a shoulder to lean on when you need it most. Those are the connections that nourish your soul and provide a safe haven for your mind and emotions. It's important to make time for those connections, even when life gets busy or overwhelming. Schedule regular check-ins with your closest friends or loved ones, or make a conscious effort to reach out and connect when you're feeling isolated or disconnected. And remember, nurturing positive connections is a two-way street. Just as you seek support and understanding from others, be sure to offer that same level of care and compassion in return. Listen without judgment, offer words of encouragement and validation, and create a space where those you care about feel seen, heard, and valued. When you make the conscious choice to prioritize your mental well-being through practices like mindfulness, gratitude, self-compassion, and nurturing positive connections, you'll notice a profound shift in your life. Suddenly, those challenges that once seemed insurmountable will feel more manageable. You'll have a greater sense of resilience and inner strength, a deeper appreciation for the beauty and abundance that surrounds you, and a more compassionate and understanding perspective, not just towards others, but towards yourself. You'll find that you're able to navigate life's ups and downs with more grace and ease, and that you're able to show up as your best self in every aspect of your life, whether it's in your relationships, your work, or your personal pursuits. But perhaps most importantly, you'll cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and contentment, a calm, steady presence that serves as an anchor, no matter what storms may come your way. Because here's the thing, my friend's life is full of challenges and obstacles, and there will always be moments of struggle, pain, and adversity. That's simply the nature of the human experience. But when you make the choice to take care of your mind every single day, you're not just surviving those challenges, you're thriving in the face of them. You're building a strong foundation of resilience, self-awareness, and self-compassion that allows you to weather any storm with grace and courage. It's like having an inner sanctuary, a sacred space within yourself where you can retreat, recharge, and find the strength and wisdom to navigate whatever life throws your way. And the best part? This isn't some lofty, unattainable goal reserved for a select few. It's a path that's open to each and every one of us, no matter our circumstances or background. All it takes is a willingness to embark on the journey, a commitment to showing up for yourself every single day, and a belief that you are worthy of cultivating a life filled with peace, joy, and inner contentment. So let's make a pact right here, right now. Let's commit to taking care of our minds, not just today or tomorrow, but every single day for the rest of our lives. Let's vow to start each morning with intention, setting the tone for a day filled with mindfulness, gratitude, and self-compassion. Let's make time to nurture our relationships and surround ourselves with a supportive network of loved ones who uplift and empower us. And let's approach this journey with a sense of curiosity and openness, recognizing that there is always more to learn, more depths of self-awareness and personal growth to explore. Because here's the truth, taking care of your mind isn't a destination, it's a lifelong journey, one that will ebb and flow with its own peaks and valleys, challenges and triumphs. But it's a journey that's worth embarking on day after day, moment after moment, breath after breath. Because when you make the choice to prioritize your mental well-being, you're not just investing in yourself, you're investing in a ripple effect that touches every aspect of your life and the lives of those around you. You're creating a world where mental wellness is not just a luxury for the few, but a reality for all. A world where we're not just surviving, but truly thriving, living our lives with purpose, passion, and inner peace. So let's take that first step together right here, right now. Let's commit to being the gardeners of our own minds, tending to the fertile soil of our thoughts and emotions with care, compassion, and intention. Let's water the seeds of mindfulness, gratitude, and self-love and watch as they blossom into a vibrant, thriving inner landscape, one that nourishes our souls and allows us to live our lives to the fullest. It all starts with taking care of your mind every single day. It's a simple act, but one that holds the power to transform your life in profound and beautiful ways. So let's embrace this journey together, hand in hand, heart to heart. Let's support and uplift one another, sharing our wisdom and our struggles, and reminding each other of the immense strength and resilience that lies within us all. Because when we come together in this way, when we make the collective choice to prioritize our mental well-being, we create a ripple effect that has the power to change the world. One mind at a time, one day at a time, one breath at a time, that's how we'll build a legacy of mental wellness, a world where each and every one of us can thrive, not just survive. So let's get started, my friends. The journey begins today, and it begins with you. Have you ever wondered what separates those who achieve great success and fulfillment in life from those who don't? It's not intelligence, talent, or luck. The key lies in the life lessons and wisdom you carry with you on your journey. Once you internalize these profound truths, your perspective and approach to life will be forever transformed. We all start out in life as blank slates, full of potential, but lacking the insight and experience to navigate the challenges ahead. As we grow and face various trials and tribulations, we have the opportunity to learn and evolve. The most successful people are the ones who view each experience, whether joyful or painful, as a teacher. They glean the lessons and allow those lessons to guide their actions moving forward. I've spent decades studying personal development, spirituality, and the habits of highly effective people. I've had the privilege of interacting with some of the most successful, influential leaders of our time. The common thread among them is a dedication to constantly learning, growing, and applying life's teachings. Today, I want to share some of the most impactful lessons that have the power to radically shift your mindset and alter the trajectory of your life. The first lesson is to embrace change. So many people resist and fear the unknown. They cling desperately to the familiar, to what feels safe and comfortable. But growth cannot occur without change. All progress requires a leap of faith into uncharted territory. Life itself is defined by continuous change and evolution. Fighting against that natural current will leave you stuck and stagnant. Instead, cultivate an attitude of excitement and wonder toward change. When you find yourself in a challenging new situation, whether it's a career transition, the end of a relationship, or any other upheaval, adopt a learner's mindset. Ask yourself, what is this meant to teach me? How can I use this as an opportunity to expand my horizons and abilities? Trust that every change is a chance to level up and become a stronger, wiser version of yourself. The second vital lesson is that your thoughts create your reality. The mind is far more powerful than most people realize. Your habitual thoughts, beliefs, and expectations shape the way you perceive and experience the world around you. If your inner dialogue is one of negativity, anxiety, and limitation, then that is what will manifest in your life. You'll be blind to opportunities and paralyzed by fear. Conversely, if you relentlessly train yourself to adopt an optimistic, can-do attitude, you'll find a way to transform obstacles into stepping stones. Legendary thinkers throughout history have emphasized the power of the mind. Marcus Aurelius said you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Buddha declared what you think, you become. Modern psychological research on the placebo effect, self-fulfilling prophecies, and growth mindset has confirmed the profound impact our thoughts have in creating our reality. It is imperative that you become the master of your mind instead of being at the mercy of the cacophony of doubts and fears we all battle. Meditate, use positive affirmations, visualize your ideal life, and edit your inner dialogue. Your outer world will shift in turn. The third lesson I want to emphasize is the importance of taking 100% responsibility for your life. It's tempting to blame our parents, our past traumas, our current circumstances, or just plain bad luck for our problems and limitations. While it's true that we've all had to contend with challenges outside of our control, absolving ourselves of responsibility only perpetuates a victim mindset. Victims are passive sufferers, helplessly battered by the whims of fate. In contrast, those who succeed in creating lives of passion and purpose have all adopted the mantra that if it's to be, it's up to me. They focus only on what is within their sphere of influence. They don't waste energy complaining about what they can't control. They get busy creating change where they can. They don't wait for permission, ideal timing, or a sign from the universe to start improving their lives. They simply decide to become the kind of person who gets what they want. No more excuses about your age, your background, your deficits and disadvantages. Commit to developing the knowledge, skills, habits, and discipline required to achieve your dreams, and you will amaze yourself with how much you're capable of. Hold yourself accountable and know that your life is the product of your choices. With that realization comes immense power and freedom. The fourth lesson that has served me well is to always stay connected to gratitude. The human brain is wired for survival, which means it's constantly scanning for threats, dwelling on what's lacking, and taking for granted the good that is already present. We have to consciously override that tendency by placing our attention on appreciating what we have. No matter how dire your circumstances may seem, you can always find something to be grateful for. If you're reading this right now, that means you have access to education and technology. You're literate and have the cognitive ability to process abstract concepts. Likely you have your basic needs met in terms of food, shelter, and safety. Never take for granted the massive abundance we enjoy in the modern world. Beyond that, make a habit of savoring the little joys of daily life, a delicious meal, a heartfelt conversation with a loved one, the beauty of nature. When you find yourself slipping into despair or frustration, pause and list off everything you have to be thankful for. It's physiologically impossible to experience stress and gratitude at the same time. The more you tune into gratitude, the more your mind will automatically orient toward the good. Happiness is not a matter of circumstance, but of perspective. Choose to see through grateful eyes. The fifth lesson is to prioritize experiences over things. Consumer culture has conditioned us to believe that the key to happiness lies in accumulating more stuff, a bigger house, a nicer car, a trendier wardrobe. And indeed, there is a temporary thrill each time we acquire something shiny and new. But that feeling quickly fades and we find ourselves chasing the next high. It's a hollow, addictive cycle. What fulfills us on a deeper level are experiences and contributions, traveling to a new place and immersing yourself in a different way of life, learning a new skill that stretches you, volunteering for a cause you believe in, going on adventures with friends and loved ones, investing in relationships and creating lasting memories, expressing your creativity, challenging yourself physically, contributing in a meaningful way. When you're on your deathbed, you won't be thinking about your collection of designer shoes. You'll be reliving the moments when you felt truly alive, connected, and engaged. You'll be assessing your life based on the experiences you had and the impact you made. Realign your priorities and resources accordingly right now while you still can. The sixth lesson is that failure is essential for growth. Most of us have an unhealthy relationship with failure. We've been taught that failure means we are a failure. We avoid it at all costs because we link our performance to our self-worth. The problem is that when we avoid failure, we avoid growth. We stay comfortably nestled in our zone of competence but never venture into the fertile zone of development. Every great innovator, leader, and change maker throughout history had to risk failure repeatedly to bring their vision to life. James Dyson created 5,127 failed prototypes of his vacuum cleaner before finally landing on a model that worked. If he had viewed failure as a sign he should quit, the world would have missed out on his brilliant inventions. Failure is simply feedback. It shows you what doesn't work so you can adjust your approach. It builds resilience and tenacity. It's a necessary step on the path to success. Imagine failure as a kindly mentor giving you the exact lessons you need to refine your craft and realize your potential. In fact, if you aren't failing regularly, it means you aren't pushing yourself beyond your current abilities. You aren't playing full out. Embrace failure as a critical part of your growth process. Extract the lessons from each letdown and try a different angle. Success is inevitable when you adopt this mindset. The seventh vital lesson is that the journey is the destination. So many of us have bought into the myth that happiness lies at some imaginary finish line in the future. We'll be happy when we land that dream job, when we find the ideal relationship, when we hit that income bracket, when we've got the perfect body. But what usually happens when we reach one of those milestones? The excitement lasts for a moment before we fixate on the next brass ring we need to grasp. Fulfillment isn't a matter of achieving certain external markers of success. It's a manner of traveling. It's the outlook you bring to each day, the presence and intentionality with which you approach each activity. When the goal is to enjoy the process rather than rushing to an imagined endpoint, even mundane moments take on a glow. Even challenges become an opportunity to express your highest self. Happiness becomes a choice you make in each moment rather than a reward you have to chase. I once asked a highly accomplished CEO what he wishes he had known when he was younger. His response, "I wish I had slowed down enough to really take in each phase of the journey. It all went by so fast in a blur and I barely remember most of it. I was so fixated on where I was trying to get to that I missed so many incredible moments along the way." Learn from his regret. Savor each step of your unique journey without constantly comparing it to where you think you should be. Decide to be just as engaged and curious about the process as you are about the outcome. The final lesson I'll leave you with is that you are enough exactly as you are. We live in a culture of toxic comparison where the grass is always greener in someone else's carefully curated social media feed. We hold ourselves to impossible standards of perfection and berate ourselves mercilessly when we fall short. We've internalized the belief that our worth as human beings comes from our achievements, our appearance, our status, all things outside ourselves that can change in an instant. But the truth is that you are inherently worthy and complete. You are an incomparable expression of the infinite, imbued with unique gifts that the world needs. Your value doesn't come from what you do, but from what you are, an irreplaceable, essential part of this wondrous tapestry of existence. The more deeply you absorb that truth, the less you'll be driven by neurotic striving to prove yourself. You'll be able to act from inspiration and joy instead of lack and desperation. Imagine if you treated yourself with the same compassion, gentleness, and respect you would extend to a beloved child. Imagine if you could embrace all your quirks and imperfections instead of judging and shaming yourself. Imagine if you celebrated your efforts and learned from your missteps. That's the kind of unconditional love and acceptance you deserve. It's what we all deserve. But you have to grant that to yourself first before you can experience it from others. When you make "I am enough" your mantra, you'll be able to follow your inner wisdom instead of society's mandates. You'll pursue goals out of passion instead of a need to prove your worth. You'll build relationships based on mutual care instead of codependency. You'll give generously without becoming depleted. Self-acceptance is the master key that unlocks a life of ease, connection, and true success. These 8 lessons have the power to radically transform the way you show up in the world and the results you create. Embracing change allows you to grow with the current of life instead of stagnating. Harnessing the power of your thoughts determines the kind of reality you experience. Taking full responsibility empowers you to shape your destiny. Cultivating gratitude keeps you connected to the good that is always present. Prioritizing experiences over things brings deep fulfillment. Reframing failure enables you to evolve your mastery. Being present to the journey invites happiness into each moment. And loving yourself unconditionally frees you to share your unique light with the world. But intellectual understanding is only the first step. What matters is how you apply this wisdom day in and day out. Knowledge only benefits you to the extent that it alters your behavior. My challenge to you is to reflect on which of these lessons would make the biggest impact in your life if you truly embodied it. What one shift in perception or habit could be the catalyst that elevates every aspect of your world? Identify the keystone change and pour your energy into manifesting it. Life is always speaking to us, providing the exact lessons we need to grow into the fullest expression of our potential. The quality of your life ultimately comes down to how well you heed those lessons and implement them. Will you have the humility to let your defeats educate you, the diligence to reprogram toxic mental habits, the courage to walk your own path, the resilience to view obstacles as opportunities? As you master this curriculum of existence, you'll find yourself living with greater clarity, integrity, and effectiveness. Struggles that once would have derailed you become launching pads for your expansion. If these words have resonated with you, I invite you to share this message with someone who could benefit from it. Let's create a ripple effect of wisdom and inspiration that uplifts humanity's collective consciousness. Together, we can heal our inner wounds, unleash our gifts, and create a world that works for all. It starts with each of us doing the inner work to become the highest version of ourselves. The life lessons I've shared today aren't a magic bullet. There will still be challenges and tragedies that shake you to your core. But if you make the decision to let those experiences sculpt you into a stronger, wiser, more loving being, your suffering will have served a profound purpose. As the Japanese art of kintsugi demonstrates, it's the cracks that make a piece of pottery more beautiful and valuable. It's the hardships and heartbreaks that can propel you into previously unimaginable heights of greatness. Never forget that you have within you the seeds of a majestic redwood. No matter how many times you get cut down, you can grow back stronger. No matter how many storms you endure, your roots can grow deeper. Trust in your innate resilience and keep turning toward the light. As long as you're still breathing, it's never too late to reinvent yourself and create the life of your dreams. Let every ending be a new beginning. Let every failure be a catalyst for greater wisdom. Let every wound open you to greater depths of love. I believe in you and the incredible potential that lies within you. You are a one-time phenomenon in the universe, a symphony of stardust and spirit, here to co-create our collective destiny. Embrace the sacred curriculum of your unique journey and let it shape you into the luminous being you were meant to be. Once you deeply understand and apply the life lessons I've shared today, you will never be the same. You will navigate the world with newfound poise, power, and purpose. And that, my friend, is the greatest gift you could ever give yourself and humanity. Thank you. Hey there, let me tell you something that changed my life. Once you start asking the universe for what you want, it's as good as done. You see, the universe is always listening, and it's just waiting for you to make your desires known. I remember a time when I was struggling, feeling like nothing was going my way. But then I learned the power of asking. I started putting my intentions out there clearly and confidently. I would wake up every morning and say, "Universe, I am ready to receive abundance in all areas of my life." And you know what? Things started shifting. It's not about begging or pleading with the universe. It's about stating your desires with conviction, knowing that you deserve all the good things life has to offer. When you ask, believe that it's already yours. Feel the excitement, the joy, the gratitude for what's coming your way. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I've asked before, and nothing happened. Here's the thing, the universe doesn't operate on your timeline. It has its own perfect timing. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Keep asking, keep believing, and keep taking inspired action towards your goals. You see, asking the universe is just the first step. You also have to be willing to do your part. When opportunities arise, seize them. When intuition nudges you in a certain direction, follow it. The universe will guide you, but you have to be willing to take the steps. I've seen it time and time again in my own life. When I asked for a new career opportunity, I didn't just sit back and wait. I updated my resume, networked, and put myself out there. And soon enough, the perfect job came along. When I asked for a loving partner, I worked on myself, became the best version of me, and opened my heart to love. And wouldn't you know it, my soulmate appeared. It's not about luck or chance. It's about aligning yourself with the energy of what you want. When you ask with clarity and conviction, the universe conspires to make it happen. It might not always look like what you expected, but trust that it's exactly what you need. So my friends, start asking. Ask for that dream job, that perfect relationship, that financial abundance. Ask for health, happiness, and inner peace. Don't be afraid to dream big. The universe loves bold requests. And as you ask, remember to come from a place of gratitude. Be thankful for all the blessings already in your life. Appreciate the little things, the everyday miracles. The more you focus on gratitude, the more you'll attract things to be grateful for. Now, I know life can be challenging sometimes. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But keep asking, keep believing. Those challenges are just opportunities for growth, for strengthening your faith in the universe. And surround yourself with people who support your dreams, who believe in the power of asking. Surround yourself with positivity, with inspiration, with love. The energy you put out there is the energy you'll attract back. So wake up every morning with excitement, knowing that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Ask for what you want, believe it's already yours, and take inspired action. Trust the journey, even when it takes unexpected turns. And most importantly, don't forget to enjoy the present moment. Don't get so caught up in chasing your dreams that you forget to appreciate where you are right now. Find joy in the little things, in the people around you, in the beauty of each day. Because when you live with a grateful heart, when you trust in the power of asking, when you align yourself with the energy of abundance, that's when magic happens. That's when the universe delivers beyond your wildest dreams. So my friends, start asking, start believing, start receiving. The universe is listening, and it's ready to shower you with blessings. Trust the process, trust yourself, and trust in the power of asking. Remember, you are worthy of all the good things life has to offer. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. And the universe is always on your side, cheering you on, guiding you towards your highest potential. So ask boldly, dream big, and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. The universe has your back, and it's just waiting for you to make your desires known. And as you go through your day today, remember to ask, believe, and receive. Practice gratitude, take inspired action, and trust the journey. The universe is ready to deliver miracles. And it all starts with a simple ask. So my friends, go out there and start asking. Start co-creating with the universe. Start living the life of your dreams. It's all within your reach. And it all begins with a single heartfelt request. Trust in the power of asking, trust in the universe, and trust in yourself. You've got this, and the universe has your back every step of the way. So keep asking, keep believing, and keep receiving. The best is yet to come, and it all starts with a simple, powerful ask. Thank you for being here today, and remember, the universe is always listening. Make your desires known and watch as miracles unfold in your life. You deserve all the good things, and it's time to start asking for them. Keep shining, keep dreaming, and keep asking. The universe is ready to deliver beyond your wildest dreams. Trust the process, trust yourself, and enjoy the journey. And don't forget, you are powerful beyond measure. You have the ability to create the life you've always wanted. So start asking, start believing, and start receiving. The universe is on your side, and it's time to make your dreams a reality. So go out there and start co-creating with the universe. Ask for what you want, believe it's already yours, and take inspired action. Trust the journey, trust the timing, and trust in the power of asking. And as you go through your day, remember to practice gratitude, surround yourself with positivity, and keep asking for what you desire. The universe is ready to shower you with blessings, and it all starts with a simple, heartfelt request. So my friends, keep asking, keep believing, and keep receiving. The best is yet to come, and the universe is on your side every step of the way. Trust in the power of asking, and watch as your dreams unfold in miraculous ways. Thank you for being here today, and remember, you are worthy, you are capable, and you are ready to receive all the good things life has to offer. Keep asking, keep believing, and keep shining your light. The universe is ready to deliver beyond your wildest dreams. So go out there and start asking, start co-creating, and start living the life of your dreams. The universe is listening and it's ready to make your desires a reality. Trust the process, trust yourself, and enjoy the journey. And remember, once you start asking the universe like this, it is done. Your dreams are already on their way, and it's just a matter of time before they manifest in your life. Keep asking, keep believing, and keep receiving. The universe has your back, and it's time to make your dreams come true. So my friends, start asking, start believing, and start living the life you've always wanted. The universe is ready to deliver, and it all starts with a simple, powerful ask. Trust the process, trust yourself, and enjoy the journey. The best is yet to come. And it all begins with asking the universe for what you desire. Let me tell you a story about a woman named Sarah. Sarah had always dreamed of starting her own business, but fear and doubt held her back. She would come up with brilliant ideas, but then talk herself out of pursuing them, thinking she wasn't good enough, smart enough, or brave enough. But one day, something shifted. Sarah learned about the power of asking the universe for what she wanted. She decided to give it a try, even though a part of her still doubted. Every morning, Sarah would wake up and say, "Universe, I am ready to receive abundance and success in my business." She would visualize her business thriving, her clients happy, and her bank account growing. At first, nothing seemed to change, but Sarah kept asking, kept believing. She started taking small actions towards her dreams, even when it felt scary. She researched, networked, and put herself out there. And then opportunities started appearing. A friend mentioned a business idea that perfectly aligned with Sarah's skills. A potential client reached out, expressing interest in working with her. Sarah's confidence grew, and she started attracting more and more success. It wasn't always easy. There were moments of doubt, setbacks, and challenges, but Sarah kept asking, kept believing. She surrounded herself with supportive people, practiced gratitude, and trusted the journey. And as she kept aligning herself with the energy of abundance, Sarah's business flourished. She was doing work she loved, making a difference in people's lives and earning a fantastic income. Sarah realized that the power of asking wasn't just about manifesting her dreams, but also about transforming herself. As she asked for success, she became the version of herself that was capable of achieving it. She grew, stretched, and evolved in ways she never thought possible. And now Sarah's living the life she always dreamed of. She wakes up every day excited, knowing that the universe is conspiring in her favor. She keeps asking, keeps believing, and keeps receiving, and keeps receiving. Sarah's story is a reminder that the power of asking is available to all of us. No matter where we are in life, no matter what challenges we face, we can always ask the universe for what we want. But it's not just about asking once and then sitting back and waiting. It's about asking consistently, believing firmly, and taking inspired action. It's about aligning ourselves with the energy of what we want and trusting that the universe will guide us towards it. And as we ask, it's important to let go of attachment to the outcome. We don't always know what's best for us, but the universe does. Trust that what you receive will be even better than what you asked for. So my friends, start asking. Ask for that dream job, that loving relationship, that financial abundance. Ask for health, happiness, and inner peace. Ask for opportunities to grow, to learn, to make a difference. And as you ask, remember to come from a place of gratitude. Be thankful for all the blessings already in your life and trust that more are on the way. Surround yourself with people who support your dreams, who believe in the power of asking. Seek out mentors, coaches, and like-minded individuals who will inspire and encourage you. And don't be afraid to dream big. The universe loves bold requests, and it has the power to deliver beyond your wildest imagination. Trust that you are worthy of receiving all the good things life has to offer. As you go through your day, practice asking, believing, and receiving. Make it a habit to start each morning by aligning yourself with the energy of abundance and end each night by expressing gratitude for all the blessings in your life. And when doubts or fears arise, remind yourself that the universe has your back. It's conspiring in your favor, and everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust the timing of your life, even when it doesn't make sense. Sometimes the universe has a better plan than we do, and delays are often blessings in disguise. And remember, the power of asking isn't just about manifesting material things. It's about creating a life that feels good, that's aligned with your values and purpose. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and making a positive impact on the world. So keep asking, keep believing, and keep receiving. Trust that the universe is always listening and that your desires are being heard and answered. And as you see your dreams manifest, don't forget to pay it forward. Share your story, inspire others, and remind them of the power of asking. Be a light in the world and show others what's possible when we align ourselves with the energy of abundance. My friends, the power of asking is a gift, and it's available to all of us. It's time to start using it, to start co-creating with the universe, and to start living the life of our dreams. So ask boldly, believe deeply, and receive graciously. The universe is ready to deliver beyond your wildest expectations, and it all starts with a simple, heartfelt request. And remember, once you start asking the universe like this, it is done. Your dreams are already on their way, and it's just a matter of time before they manifest in your life. So trust the process, trust yourself, and enjoy the journey. The best is yet to come, and it all begins with asking the universe for what you truly desire. Keep shining, keep dreaming, and keep asking. The universe is on your side, and it's ready to make your dreams a reality. And as you go through your day today, remember to practice gratitude, take inspired action, and trust in the power of asking. The universe is ready to shower you with blessings, and it all starts with a simple, heartfelt request. So my friends, go out there and start co-creating with the universe. Ask for what you want, believe it's already yours, and watch as miracles unfold in your life. And don't forget, you are powerful beyond measure. You have the ability to create the life you've always wanted, and it all begins with asking the universe for what you desire. So keep asking, keep believing, and keep receiving. The universe is listening, and it's ready to deliver beyond your wildest dreams. Trust the process, trust yourself, and enjoy the journey. The best is yet to come, and it all starts with a simple, powerful ask. And remember, once you start asking the universe like this, it is done. Your dreams are already on their way, and it's just a matter of time before they manifest in your life. So go out there and start living the life you've always wanted. The universe is on your side, and it's ready to make your dreams come true. Keep shining, keep dreaming, and keep asking. The power of asking is a gift, and it's time to start using it to create the life of your dreams. You see, the truth is that each and every one of us possesses a power that is greater than we can even imagine. It's a power that lies dormant within us, waiting to be awakened. And once you tap into that power, once you truly understand and embrace it, there will be no limit to what you can achieve. But here's the thing, most people go through life never even realizing that this power exists. They live their lives on autopilot, going through the motions day after day, never questioning the status quo, never daring to dream beyond what they've been told is possible. And as a result, they settle for a life of mediocrity, a life that is far less than what they are truly capable of. But not you. Not anymore. Because today we're going to break free from those limiting beliefs and start living life on our own terms. We're going to tap into that inner power and use it to create the life we've always wanted. So where do we start? Well, the first step is to understand that your thoughts and beliefs shape your reality. What you think about, you bring about. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, then guess what? That's exactly what will happen. But if you start believing in yourself, if you start focusing on your strengths and your potential, then you'll be amazed at how quickly your life will start to change. You see, the mind is a powerful thing. It's the control center for your entire life. And if you can learn to master your mind, to harness its power and use it to your advantage, then you'll be unstoppable. But mastering your mind isn't easy. It takes practice, dedication, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. It means challenging your beliefs, questioning your assumptions, and being open to new ideas and perspectives. One of the biggest obstacles that holds people back from achieving their full potential is fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But here's the thing, fear is just an illusion. It's a trick that your mind plays on you to keep you safe and comfortable. But if you want to achieve greatness, if you want to live a life that is truly extraordinary, then you have to be willing to face your fears head on. Think about it. Every great achievement in history, every breakthrough discovery, every world-changing innovation was made possible because someone was willing to take a risk. They were willing to step out into the unknown and try something new, even if it meant facing their fears and risking failure. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be willing to take those risks, to face those fears, and to push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. Because on the other side of fear lies greatness. On the other side of fear lies a life that is bold, adventurous, and filled with endless possibilities. But facing your fears is just the beginning. To truly tap into your inner power, you also need to cultivate a growth mindset. You see, most people operate from a fixed mindset, which means they believe that their abilities and talents are set in stone. They think that they are either smart or dumb, talented or untalented, and that there's nothing they can do to change it. But a growth mindset is different. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and talents can be developed and improved through hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It's the understanding that failure is not a permanent condition, but rather a temporary setback on the path to success. When you adopt a growth mindset, you stop seeing challenges as threats and start seeing them as opportunities. You embrace failure as a chance to learn and grow, and you view obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. And here's the incredible thing: research has shown that simply adopting a growth mindset can have a profound impact on your life. Students with a growth mindset perform better academically, athletes with a growth mindset achieve greater success on the field, and professionals with a growth mindset are more likely to advance in their careers. So how do you cultivate a growth mindset? It starts with the way you talk to yourself. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," start saying, "I can't do this yet." Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of your worth, start seeing it as a necessary part of the learning process. And instead of shying away from challenges, start seeking them out as opportunities to grow and improve. But a growth mindset is just one piece of the puzzle. To truly tap into your inner power, you also need to surround yourself with positivity and support. You see, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with negative, toxic people who are constantly bringing you down, then it's going to be incredibly difficult to achieve your goals and live your best life. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with positive, supportive people who believe in you and your dreams, then anything becomes possible. These are the people who will lift you up when you're feeling down, who will encourage you when you're facing challenges, and who will celebrate your successes as if they were their own. So take a look at your inner circle. Are the people in your life supporting your growth and helping you become the best version of yourself? Or are they holding you back and keeping you stuck in old patterns and beliefs? If it's the latter, then it may be time to make some changes. Seek out people who inspire you, who challenge you to be better, and who believe in your potential, even when you don't believe in it yourself. But surrounding yourself with positivity isn't just about the people in your life. It's also about the media you consume, the books you read, and the thoughts you think. If you're constantly feeding your mind with negative news, gossip, and self-doubt, then it's going to be incredibly difficult to maintain a positive outlook and stay focused on your goals. So be intentional about what you let into your mind. Choose to read books and listen to podcasts that inspire and motivate you. Follow social media accounts that uplift and encourage you. And when negative thoughts start to creep in, acknowledge them, but then let them go and replace them with positive affirmations and self-talk. Another key aspect of tapping into your inner power is developing a strong sense of purpose. You see, when you have a clear sense of why you're here and what you're meant to do, it gives you a North Star to guide you through life's challenges and setbacks. It gives you a reason to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. But finding your purpose isn't always easy. It requires deep introspection, self-reflection, and a willingness to listen to your inner voice. It means getting quiet and asking yourself the big questions: what do I value most in life? What are my unique talents and abilities? What kind of impact do I want to have on the world? These are not easy questions to answer, but they are essential if you want to live a life that is truly fulfilling and meaningful. And once you do find your purpose, once you have that clarity and direction, it's like a weight is lifted off your shoulders. Suddenly, everything starts to make sense, and you feel a renewed sense of energy and motivation to pursue your dreams. But even with a strong sense of purpose, there will still be times when you face obstacles and challenges. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, when you question whether you have what it takes to succeed. And in those moments, it's essential to cultivate resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to pick yourself up after you've been knocked down, and to keep moving forward no matter what life throws your way. It's the understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather a necessary part of the journey. And here's the thing: resilience is not something you're born with. It's a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. It's about learning to reframe challenges as opportunities, to see setbacks as temporary rather than permanent, and to focus on the things you can control rather than the things you can't. One of the most powerful ways to build resilience is through gratitude. When you take the time to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem, it shifts your focus away from what's going wrong and towards what's going right. It helps you maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity, and it reminds you of the incredible blessings and opportunities that surround you every day. So start each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a beautiful sunrise, or a kind word from a friend. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll start to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity, and the more resilient you'll become in the face of life's challenges. But gratitude is just one tool in the resilience toolbox. Another essential skill is the ability to reframe negative thoughts and experiences in a more positive light. You see, our thoughts have a profound impact on our emotions and our actions. If we constantly tell ourselves that we're not good enough, that we'll never succeed, then that's exactly what will happen. But if we can learn to catch those negative thoughts and reframe them in a more positive light, then we open ourselves up to a world of possibility. Instead of saying, I can't do this, we can say, I may not be able to do this yet, but I'm willing to learn and grow. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of our worth, we can see it as a valuable lesson that will help us improve and succeed in the future. This kind of positive self-talk may feel awkward or unnatural at first, but with practice, it can become a powerful tool for building resilience and overcoming obstacles. It's about training your mind to focus on what's possible rather than what's impossible, and to see challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Another key aspect of resilience is the ability to take action even in the face of fear and uncertainty. You see, fear is a natural human emotion, and it's not something we can ever fully eliminate from our lives. But we can learn to act in spite of our fear, to take bold and courageous steps towards our goals, even when we're feeling uncertain or afraid. And here's the incredible thing: the more you act in spite of your fear, the more your fear will start to diminish. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And as you start to see the incredible results that come from taking bold action, you'll start to develop a sense of confidence and self-belief that will carry you through even the toughest of times. But taking action isn't always easy, especially when you're facing a big challenge or a daunting goal. That's why it's essential to break things down into small, manageable steps. Instead of focusing on the end result, focus on the next right action you can take to move yourself closer to your goal. And as you start to take those small steps, celebrate your progress along the way. Acknowledge the effort and dedication you're putting in, and give yourself credit for the incredible work you're doing. This kind of positive reinforcement will help you stay motivated and energized even when the path ahead seems long and difficult. But perhaps the most important aspect of tapping into your inner power is developing a deep sense of self-love and self-acceptance. You see, we live in a world that constantly tells us we're not enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough, not successful enough. And if we buy into those messages, if we let them define our worth and our value, then we'll always be chasing an impossible standard of perfection. But the truth is, you are already enough. You are already worthy and deserving of love, happiness, and success, just as you are. And when you can learn to accept and embrace all parts of yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly, then you free yourself from the constant pressure to be something you're not. This kind of self-love and self-acceptance isn't always easy, especially if you've spent years telling yourself that you're not good enough. But it's a skill that can be developed with practice and intention. It starts with the way you talk to yourself, with the thoughts you choose to believe about yourself and your worth. Instead of focusing on your flaws and imperfections, start focusing on your strengths and your unique gifts. Instead of comparing yourself to others and coming up short, start celebrating your own journey and the incredible progress you've made. And instead of waiting for external validation and approval, start giving yourself the love and acceptance you deserve. This kind of self-love is not selfish or narcissistic. It's a necessary foundation for a happy, fulfilling life. Because when you truly love and accept yourself, you stop seeking validation from others and start living life on your own terms. You become more resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks, and you develop a deep sense of inner peace and contentment that can't be shaken by external circumstances. And as you start to embody this kind of self-love and self-acceptance, something incredible starts to happen. You start to attract more love, more abundance, and more success into your life. You start to radiate a sense of confidence and self-assurance that draws people and opportunities to you like a magnet. Because here's the truth: the universe responds to the energy you put out into the world. If you're constantly putting out a sense of lack, of not enoughness, then that's exactly what you'll attract back into your life. But if you can learn to love and accept yourself fully, if you can start putting out a sense of abundance and worthiness, then the universe will conspire to support you in incredible ways. So my friends, this is your invitation to step into your power, to embrace all that you are and all that you're capable of, to face your fears, cultivate a growth mindset, and surround yourself with positivity and support. to find your purpose, build resilience, and take bold action towards your dreams. And most importantly, to love and accept yourself fully, just as you are. Because when you truly tap into that incredible power that lies within you, there will be no limit to what you can achieve. You'll start living life on a whole new level, filled with joy, abundance, and endless possibility. But don't just take my word for it. Start putting these principles into practice in your own life and see for yourself the incredible transformation that's possible. Start each day with gratitude and positive self-talk. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and inspire you to be your best self. Take bold action towards your goals, even when you're feeling scared or uncertain. And most importantly, love and accept yourself fully no matter what. As you start to embody these principles, as you start to tap into your own inner power, you'll start to see your life transform in ways you never thought possible. You'll start to experience a sense of joy, fulfillment, and purpose that you never knew existed. And you'll start to inspire others to do the same, to step into their own power and live life to the fullest. So let this be your wake-up call, your invitation to greatness. Let this be the moment you decide to stop playing small, to stop settling for less than you deserve, and to start living life on your own terms. Let this be the moment you embrace your incredible power and potential and start creating the life of your dreams. Because you, my friend, are capable of incredible things. You have a unique gift to share with the world, a purpose that only you can fulfill. And when you tap into that power, when you align yourself with your highest self and your deepest truth, there will be no stopping you. So go out there and shine your light. Be bold, be brave, and be unapologetically you. Embrace your power, your potential, and your purpose, and watch as the world opens up to you in ways you never thought possible. This is just the beginning of your journey, the first step on a path to greatness. But know that you are not alone, that there is a community of like-minded individuals who are here to support you, to lift you up, and to cheer you on every step of the way. Together, we can create a world filled with more love, more compassion, and more possibility. A world where everyone has the opportunity to tap into their own inner power and live life to the fullest. A world where we celebrate our differences, embrace our unique gifts, and come together in the spirit of unity and collaboration. So let us go forth with courage, with conviction, and with an unwavering commitment to our highest selves. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, and let us inspire others to do the same. Because when we come together in the spirit of love and possibility, there will be no limit to what we can achieve. We will create a world beyond our wildest dreams, a world where every person has the opportunity to thrive and to share their unique gifts with the world. So let this be your call to action, your invitation to step into your power and create the life you've always wanted. Let this be the moment you say yes to your dreams, yes to your potential, and yes to the incredible journey that lies ahead. The world is waiting for you, my friend. It's time to rise up, to take a stand, and to claim your place in the world. It's time to embrace your power, your purpose, and your potential, and to start living life on your own terms. So go out there and shine your light. Be bold, be brave, and be unapologetically you. The world needs your unique gifts, your passion, and your purpose. And when you step into your power, when you align yourself with your highest self and your deepest truth, there will be no stopping you. This is your moment, your opportunity to create the life you've always dreamed of. So seize it with both hands and never let go. Embrace your incredible power and potential and watch as the world opens up to you in ways you never thought possible. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. There will be challenges and setbacks, moments of doubt and uncertainty. But know that every obstacle is an opportunity for growth, every failure a chance to learn and improve. And as you navigate this journey, remember to be kind to yourself. Remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Remember to surround yourself with people who lift you up and inspire you to be your best self. Because the truth is, you are already enough. You are already worthy and deserving of love, happiness, and success, just as you are. And when you can learn to embrace that truth, when you can learn to love and accept yourself fully, there will be no limit to what you can achieve. So keep going, keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. Keep believing in yourself and your dreams, even when the world tells you otherwise. Keep shining your light, even when it feels like no one is watching. Because your journey is unique, your path is your own. And every step you take, every challenge you overcome, every triumph you celebrate is a testament to your incredible power and resilience. And as you continue on this journey, know that you are part of a larger community, a global movement of individuals who are committed to creating a world filled with more love, more compassion, and more possibility. Together we can support each other, lift each other up, and create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. Together we can create a world where every person has the opportunity to tap into their own inner power and live life to the fullest. So let us come together in the spirit of unity and collaboration. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, and let us inspire others to do the same. Because when we come together in the spirit of love and possibility, there will be no limit to what we can achieve. We will create a world beyond our wildest dreams, a world where every person has the opportunity to thrive and to share their unique gifts with the world. And as we create this world, as we build this global community of change makers and dream chasers, let us remember the incredible power that lies within each and every one of us. Let us remember that we are not defined by our circumstances, our past, or our limitations. We are defined by our dreams, our passions, and our unwavering commitment to creating a better world for ourselves and for others. So let us dream big. Let us think beyond what we've been told is possible. Let us challenge the status quo and create new paradigms of what's possible. Because when we tap into our own inner power and align ourselves with our highest purpose, there will be no stopping us. We will create a world filled with more joy, more abundance, and more possibility than we ever thought possible. And as we create this world, let us remember to be grateful for every step of the journey. Let us remember to appreciate the challenges and the setbacks, the moments of doubt and uncertainty. Because it is through these challenges that we grow. It is through these setbacks that we learn and improve. It is through the difficult moments that we discover our true strength and resilience. And as we navigate these challenges, let us remember to be kind to ourselves and to others. Let us remember to offer compassion and understanding, to lend a helping hand and a listening ear. Because we are all in this together. We are all navigating this journey of life as best we can. And when we can come together in the spirit of love and support, when we can lift each other up and inspire each other to be our best selves, there will be no limit to what we can achieve. So let us go forth with courage, with conviction, and with an unwavering commitment to our highest selves. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, and let us inspire others to do the same. Because when we come together in the spirit of love and possibility, we will create a world beyond our wildest dreams. A world where every person has the opportunity to thrive and to share their unique gifts with the world. And as we create this world, let us remember the incredible power that lies within each and every one of us. Let us remember that we are not alone, that we are part of a larger community of individuals who are committed to creating positive change in the world. Together we can support each other, lift each other up, and create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. Together we can create a world filled with more love, more compassion, and more possibility. So let us dream big. Let us think beyond what we've been told is possible. Let us challenge the status quo and create new paradigms of what's possible. Because when we tap into our own inner power and align ourselves with our highest purpose, there will be no stopping us. We will create a world filled with more joy, more abundance, and more possibility than we ever thought possible. And as we create this world, let us remember to be grateful for every step of the journey. Let us remember to appreciate the challenges and the setbacks, the moments of doubt and uncertainty. Because it is through these challenges that we grow. It is through these setbacks that we learn and improve. It is through the difficult moments that we discover our true strength and resilience. And as we navigate these challenges, let us remember to be kind to ourselves and to others. Let us remember to offer compassion and understanding, to lend a helping hand and a listening ear. Because we are all in this together. We are all navigating this journey of life as best we can. And when we can come together in the spirit of love and support, when we can lift each other up and inspire each other to be our best selves, there will be no limit to what we can achieve. So let us go forth with courage, with conviction, and with an unwavering commitment to our highest selves. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, and let us inspire others to do the same. Because when we come together in the spirit of love and possibility, we will create a world beyond our wildest dreams. A world where every person has the opportunity to thrive and to share their unique gifts with the world. And as we create this world, let us remember the incredible power that lies within each and every one of us. Let us remember that we are not defined by our circumstances, our past, or our limitations. We are defined by our dreams, our passions, and our unwavering commitment to creating a better world for ourselves and for others. So let us dream big. Let us think beyond what we've been told is possible. Let us challenge the status quo and create new paradigms of what's possible. Because when we do, when we tap into our own inner power and align ourselves with our highest purpose, there will be no stopping us. We will create a world filled with more joy, more abundance, and more possibility than we ever thought possible. And as we create this world, let us remember to be grateful for every step of the journey. Let us remember to appreciate the challenges and the setbacks, the moments of doubt and uncertainty. Because it is through these challenges that we grow. It is through these setbacks that we learn and improve. It is through the difficult moments that we discover our true strength and resilience. And as we navigate these challenges, let us remember to be kind to ourselves and to others. Let us remember to offer compassion and understanding, to lend a helping hand and a listening ear. Because we are all in this together, we are all navigating this journey of life as best we can. And when we can come together in the spirit of love and support, when we can lift each other up and inspire each other to be our best selves, there will be no limit to what we can achieve. So let us go forth with courage, with conviction, and with an unwavering commitment to our highest selves. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, and let us inspire others to do the same. Because when we do, when we come together in the spirit of love and possibility, we will create a world beyond our wildest dreams. A world where every person has the opportunity to thrive and to share their unique gifts with the world. And as we create this world, let us remember the incredible power that lies within each and every one of us. Let us remember that we are not alone, that we are part of a larger community of individuals who are committed to creating positive change in the world. Together, we can support each other, lift each other up, and create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. Together, we can create a world filled with more love, more compassion, and more possibility. So let us dream big, let us think beyond what we've been told is possible. Let us challenge the status quo and create new paradigms of what's possible. Because when we do, when we tap into our own inner power and align ourselves with our highest purpose, there will be no stopping us. We will create a world filled with more joy, more abundance, and more possibility than we ever thought possible. And as we create this world, let us remember to be grateful for every step of the journey. Let us remember to appreciate the challenges and the setbacks, the moments of doubt and uncertainty. Because it is through these challenges that we grow. It is through these setbacks that we learn and improve. It is through the difficult moments that we discover our true strength and resilience. And as we navigate these challenges, let us remember to be kind to ourselves and to others. Let us remember to offer compassion and understanding, to lend a helping hand and a listening ear. Because we are all in this together, we are all navigating this journey of life as best we can. And when we can come together in the spirit of love and support, when we can lift each other up and inspire each other to be our best selves, there will be no limit to what we can achieve. So let us go forth with courage, with conviction, and with an unwavering commitment to our highest selves. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, and let us inspire others to do the same. Because when we do, when we come together in the spirit of love and possibility, we will create a world beyond our wildest dreams. A world where every person has the opportunity to thrive and to share their unique gifts with the world. And as we create this world, let us remember the incredible power that lies within each and every one of us. Let us remember that we are not defined by our circumstances, our past, or our limitations. We are defined by our dreams, our passions, and our unwavering commitment to creating a better world for ourselves and for others. So let us dream big, let us think beyond what we've been told is possible. Let us challenge the status quo and create new paradigms of what's possible. Because when we do, when we tap into our own inner power and align ourselves with our highest purpose, there will be no stopping us. We will create a world filled with more joy, more abundance, and more possibility than we ever thought possible. And as we create this world, let us remember to be grateful for every step of the journey. Let us remember to appreciate the challenges and the setbacks, the moments of doubt and uncertainty. Because it is through these challenges that we grow. It is through these setbacks that we learn and improve. It is through the difficult moments that we discover our true strength and resilience. And as we navigate these challenges, let us remember to be kind to ourselves and to others. Let us remember to offer compassion and understanding, to lend a helping hand and a listening ear. Because we are all in this together, we are all navigating this journey of life as best we can. And when we can come together in the spirit of love and support, when we can lift each other up and inspire each other to be our best selves, there will be no limit to what we can achieve. So let us go forth with courage, with conviction, and with an unwavering commitment to our highest selves. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world, and let us inspire others to do the same. Because when we come together in the spirit of love and possibility, we will create a world beyond our wildest dreams. A world where every person has the opportunity to thrive and to share their unique gifts with the world. And as we create this world, let us remember the incredible power that lies within each and every one of us. Let us remember that we are not alone, that we are part of a larger community of individuals who are committed to creating positive change in the world. Together, we can support each other, lift each other up, and create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. Together, we can create a world filled with more love, more compassion, and more possibility. So let us dream big. Let us think beyond what we've been told is possible. Let us challenge the status quo and create new paradigms of what's possible. Because when we tap into our own inner power and align ourselves with our highest purpose, there will be no stopping us. We will create a world filled with more joy, more abundance, and more possibility than we ever thought possible. And as we create this world, let us remember to be grateful for every step of the journey. Let us remember to appreciate the challenges and the setbacks, the moments of doubt and uncertainty. Because it is through these challenges that we grow. It is through these setbacks that we learn and improve. It is through the difficult moments that we discover our true strength and resilience. And as we navigate these challenges, let us remember to be kind to ourselves and to others. Let us remember to offer compassion and understanding, to lend a helping hand and a listening ear.